I know. I know it was Daddy's mom, but it will stay. It's staying.
Okay. Thanks,
Now what?
Kelly.
Now what, Mom?
What?
We can just watch the movie in here if Daddy don't wanna.
Okay. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Keishara, and I'm back with another video. As you read by the title down below, you already know what's in store for this video. This video is gonna be like short and small, just giving you guys like an update on me, I guess. So yeah, Deontay's getting ready for deployment. He leaves pretty soon. And I mean soon. I can't really say the day or the time because it's against the like military or whatever. You can't say when soldiers are leaving or coming back or planes are departing. But yeah, so everything, he's packing everything up. And be quiet because the girls are asleep. And there's some stuff up there and stuff right there. So yeah, honestly, I'm having a hard time. And yeah, I'm just having a hard time. Let me pause the TV. Like, I can't really focus on anything else but disappointment. Like, I cannot get it off my mind. And it's so frustrating because I've been working with my therapist for a few months now, trying to like cope with my anxiety and battle it and like fight it. And yesterday, I guess I finally gave up. I don't know, not necessarily gave up. I just feel kind of defeated because I just felt like I was doing so good. Like with all the meditation she had me doing and coping like exercises and everything to like be able to clear my mind and like just allow myself to just be happy and not sit and sulk at life's problems. Like I'm just so bad at that. Like if there's a bill that's due or a deadline that's coming up, or if something's like I can't get it off my mind. I'll focus on that, try to find a solution to it, and most of the time anything that's going on is like out of my control. So that's the main problem. Like if there's a bill that's due that's coming up and I just can't pay it, like I just can't pay it. Like I can't just tell myself, well, we just can't pay that right now. We'll just have to get to it when we can get to it. And that's what Deontay is. That's exactly how he is. It's like if there's something that can't be paid or that can't be fixed right then and right there, he's just like, we'll get to it when we get to it. And then can just sit back and lay back and watch a movie and relax. And that's how I want to be, because there's so many things that go on in life that are just not in your control. And like there's just some things aren't your fault. Some things happen. Like it's just unexpected. And I sit and I just sulk on it and worry about it until I try to find a solution, or it just eats me alive. And that's what's happening now with this deployment. I just keep letting like little things affect me. Like if Kaylani does something bad or Serenity does something bad, like it instantly just makes me want to start crying, because it's like I'm going to be dealing with that by myself for 9 months. Deontay's kind of the bad cop. I'm good cop, bad cop. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily too good at like putting the girls in timeout and making them stay there, or like saying no to them. I'm not really too good at that. And he's good at it. They listen to him, but they don't necessarily listen to me all too well unless I'm like yelling and mad. But I'm just worried about that. Like, I don't know. We went to Walmart yesterday and I was just stressed out, like watching him like put one child in the car seat, then I was putting the other child in the car seat, and then putting the groceries in the car and taking the cart back. And then that just like instantly started stressing me out and making me want to cry, because I was just thinking to myself, okay, it's going to be me doing this now. Like, I know there's a lot of single mothers out there that have done this and that can do it, probably with way more kids. But it's like, I've never been alone. I've never been alone. I've had my mom, my sister, my dad, my other sister, his mom, his grandma. Like, it was always somebody that was there that can help me. Like, and now I'm just not gonna have that. And part of that is my fault, because I could just move back to Virginia or Georgia or somewhere, and I would have that help. The only problem is I also enjoy being in my own space. Like, I like my house. I like my space. And then when I go back there, it just feels like I'm set back again. Not necessarily set back, but y'all remember when I was living there and things like that. And there was nothing wrong with living there. It was just like, I never got time to myself. If I move back there, I won't be able to take my pole or put my pole up anywhere. And pole is kind of like my piece right now. So I won't even be able to do that for 9 months. And it's just like, I like being able to just watch what I want to watch on TV, not having a billion other people in your face 24/7, like talking to you, needing you to do the things that, like, it's just, going back home comes with pros and cons. Like, the pro is I'll have other people to help me with the kids. Yes, I won't be changing every diaper. Somebody can wash them while I take a shower. Like, the support I'll have. But the con is like, I won't be sleeping in my bed like I normally get to. I'll either have to kick my sister out her room and take her bed and put 2 kids in her room again, which I just did that this past June when I just came back for a visit, and it was already stressful with like all of us trying to live in the one room, because my room at my mom's house is now my little sister's room. So it's just like, she just doesn't have enough space right now for all 3 of us. Maybe if it was just me, I could sleep on the couch and be fine. But like, me and the girls, there's just like not enough space for 7 people to live in a 3-bedroom. They already make it work how they make it work. Everybody has their own room when it's just them 4. But when you add 3 more people, it just, somebody's always in the bathroom when you want to go to the bathroom. And like, being here, I have my own bathroom, I have my own space, I have my pole, can watch whatever I want to watch on TV, go in the kitchen, get whatever I need whenever I need it. It's not a billion people trying to, because that would just, and I don't want to say enhance my anxiety more. It would just like, oh my gosh, like just months ago I was living in my own space, and now I'm like right back to being like this. Like, I would just feel, like I can't even control my day to day. And that would, like, in my case, for me, mentally make it worse. Like, same thing in Georgia. So that's the only reason why I don't necessarily want to go back, only because like, nobody like has enough space to where, and then you're living with other people as well. So, you got to be considerate of like what they want to hear and what they, you can't be up until like 1 a.m. I can't blast my music the way that I do when I dance on my pole. You know what I mean? It's just like, you got to be considerate of the people around you. And I just don't want to go back to that right now. Hold on one second. Deontay's calling me. Sorry, y'all. Deontay forgot his hat and had to run it outside for him. But, yeah, like, I'm just having trouble just functioning in general because, like, I'm just so exhausted of thinking on this one topic. And, like, I don't know, I'm the type of person that likes to know what's going to happen, who's going to be there, like, you know. And the fact that this deployment's coming up and I just don't know what's going to happen or how I'm going to manage, I'm just, you know, I just feel like I'm at a loss right now. Like, I keep trying to prepare for something that you really kind of can't prepare for. Like, I took the girls to the park by myself. I took the girls to Walmart by myself. And, like, when I say that, don't think that I don't ever take them to the store by myself. I do. But I don't really take them when we're doing, like, big grocery shopping trips. That's going to involve a whole bunch of groceries, going back and forth up the stairs, taking the kids up the stairs. Like, I don't do that. I mostly wait till Deontay comes home from work because he helps with the groceries. He also just, you know, picks out stuff that he wants too. So it's just a little bit easier. But, like, dinner runs are just something small, like running to the store. It's nothing, but just, like, I don't know why I'm so, like, panicky about things that I already do. And that's just what's frustrating me because I know that I can do it. It's not as if I have never taken care of the girls by myself before, just for never this, like, long amount of time. We don't have, like, babysitters, and I don't really have, like, friends that I trust yet to, like, watch the kids. I mean, besides Ethan and Anna, I trust them, and I would be all right with them watching the kids, but it's like they would watch the kids for me to go do what? Because I've been, like, so everything has been me, Deontay, and the kids, or me, Deontay. What is it that I'm supposed to go do? Like, just the other weekend, you know, when I went shopping, I was supposed to go shopping for myself, and I ended up buying Deontay a hoodie and the girls some earrings. Like, I just haven't been, like, just Keishara in so long. It's probably been since, like, high school, you know. And, you know, when I was in Georgia and then me and Deontay had broke up, that's when I kind of started finding myself. I kind of started hanging out with friends, just doing things that I wanted to do. And Kaylani was with her grandma. And, you know, it was nice. But, like, now I'm here by myself. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over. I just wish my mind would just stop. Like, I can't even, like, watch a movie or a TV show episode and just solely focus on the episode and watch it, because it's just like I keep thinking, like, oh, how am I going to do this? Or what if I have a doctor's appointment? Or what if the girls have a doctor's appointment? I've taken the girls to plenty of doctor's appointments by myself before, but now they go to the doctor on post, and Deontay takes them. I don't take them to the doctor on post, only because, like, it's so confusing. I don't even know how to get there. I just, you know, I either ride or he just takes the kid that has the appointment to the doctor's appointment. And it's like, now that's going to be me. And then living in Colorado, it snows all the time. I hate driving in the snow. Like, ever since I had that one, it wasn't a real major accident, but I was turning into the apartment complex and just, like, slid into the median. And it was, like, so scary. So Deontay does all the snow driving. I don't even know how to prep a car for the snow. Like, I know how to clean the car off. I don't know. I'm just, that's what my mind does. Like, it thinks of every little thing. Like, what about Christmas? What if we don't have the money to get home for Christmas and book 3 plane tickets and I have to do the holidays here by myself? What about Thanksgiving? And what if, you know, like, what's the point of cooking all that food when the kids barely even eat? Like, that's what goes on, and it doesn't let me stop. Like, I worry about every little thing, and I just wish it wasn't that way. Like, I wish I didn't worry and panic and get scared. Like, who gets scared over Thanksgiving? I don't know. I'm so used to life going one way, and I'm about to go through just, like, a major life change, and I'm just not ready for it. But, you know, God doesn't give its battles for people, you know, give his battles to people who he thinks aren't ready. So he thinks I'm ready, and I know I can do it. I feel confident that I can do it. I have no choice but to do it. if this is the life that I want to live, and if this is the person that I call myself wanting to be with right now, then this is what comes with it. And I get that. It's just still hard. Like, I'm tired of driving across the country. I've driven across the country about 5 times now, back and forth to Virginia. My car has gone back and forth from Georgia and Virginia like 6 times at this point. And it's like it's a 25-hour drive. And I'm tired of doing that drive. I've done it so many times. I just did it this past June. And it's September right now. And this time when I did it with the kids. So it was like, it was easier because my mom was there. And then on the drive back, my sister was there, but my sister couldn't really like I did 16 hours worth of driving. I did a straight 16 hours, and then she did about 4 hours, and then I drove the rest of the way. So it was just like, I'm just tired of doing that drive. And then moving back there for 9 months, I would need my car. It can't just sit here in the snow for 9 months. And then if I do move back there, we were talking about just getting rid of the apartment in general. And then it's like, where are we going to put all of our stuff? And then it's easy for everybody else to be like, oh, just sell the stuff. You can always get new stuff. No, they don't understand. Like, Deontay and I have been sleeping on the couch, the floor, or air mattresses ever since we moved here. I have been sleeping on couches and air mattresses for almost, I haven't been in like a real bed. I haven't had my own bed since before I moved out my mom's house. And that was in like 2019. Because when I moved to Georgia, I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but me and Kaylani would like sleep in there, like the little den area, because they had like 2 living rooms. And that's where we would blow up our air mattress and have the TV or whatever. And we were sleeping on an air mattress there. And then when we finally got to Colorado, we already paid for the apartment, and it's expensive to live out here. And Kaylani had her bed because she already had a bed, but it was at my mom's house. So when we moved to Georgia, I couldn't take the bed because we were going in a car full of people. All I could take was our clothes and our shoes. So she had a bed at my mom's house. We just couldn't take it. And then we finally got here, drove here, and she had her bed. And Deontay and I were still on an air mattress. When I tell y'all this, we don't even have, like, as you can see, dressers and drawers and like a bed frame and all that yet, because we just can't afford it right now. So like the fact that we finally have what we have, which is a mattress, a box spring, a comforter set, like, I'm happy with that. I'm comfortable with that. I'm excited and I'm grateful for that. And we just got this bed in March of this year. March or April, whenever we first moved into this apartment, which we moved into this apartment in April, is when we first got this bed. So it's like, finally we have a bed. So it's just frustrating when people tell me, oh, just throw all your stuff out and come here. And it's less than a year that we're throwing all this stuff out that took way more than a year to even get, if you get what I'm saying. Like, yes, financially, it would be smarter if we did move back, or if me and the girls moved back to wherever, because Deontay then wouldn't have to pay rent. So he would get to basically pocket the money that he gets to pay the rent. So it would be a smarter financial decision because he gets to keep all that money. And then, he wouldn't have to pay utilities and an internet bill and all that small stuff. Nothing to pay but car notes, car insurance, and phone bills, which, yes, it sounds easy, but it's like, it took us forever to get the things that we have. Like, this TV that's sitting here, I just bought this TV back in, March. I just bought this TV back in March. I would have to get rid of my pole, which was $115. And I love doing pole, because my pole wouldn't fit in the car with me. The only thing that I'd be able to take is anything that could fit in the car with me and the 2 girls. So if I did move back, this time I would be doing the drive back by myself with the kids. And then I could fit anything that I can take. I just bought this. My room looks a mess, so don't be looking at my room. Sorry. But just got that mirror around the same time I got the TV. So it's like we'd have to throw away the couch, the bed, either sell the TVs to somebody or sell all the stuff to somebody, and then go back to Virginia and go back to either sleeping on an air mattress or couch and not having your own room or your own space. Then I'd have to give up one of my hobbies and passions that keep me sane. Like, there's just so many cons to moving back that I don't think that everybody's really like understanding, because they're just seeing the biggest pro, which is financial. And financially, yeah, it would be a great move, but it just sucks because it's like, it feels like we finally got the house to some sort of comfortability level. Like, it's not sleeping on the floor or sleeping on an air mattress anymore. It's not one TVs, it's 3, because the girls have their own TV. They finally got their own room. If y'all remember, we was living in a 1-bedroom. So it's like we're finally accomplishing the goals that we were trying to come here and accomplish. Like, yes, we don't have everything, like dressers and all that, but it's like we got that big old closet with all them shelves. So our clothes are like folded on shelves. So it's like, we're not sharing that one little closet anymore. All 4 of us aren't sharing the closet anymore like we were sharing in the 1-bedroom. We finally, got our own space away from the kids. They got their own space to run and play. Let's not even talk about all the toys that the kids have that I would have to give away or sell or whatever. Kaylani has been dying for her own room for I don't know how long. The girl didn't get her own room until this year of April. So she didn't get her own room until she was like 3. She was always sleeping with somebody, basically always sleeping with me or a family member. So it's just frustrating knowing like I would have to give all that up because I can't handle it for 9 months. And then on top of that, if we move over there, let's not even talk about the fact that as soon as 9 months is over, have to drive right back here, because we're not leaving Colorado till 2024. So we have to drive right back here, find a whole new place, buy all new types of furniture, move it all back in. Like, it's just like, I'm tired of moving. I'm tired of going from Virginia to Georgia, Georgia to Virginia, Virginia to Colorado, Colorado to Virginia, Virginia back to Colorado. It's irritating. I'm sick of it. I just want to sit somewhere and I want to network and make friends and call someplace home, my home. And that's exactly what I've been trying to do for the last few months, knowing that this deployment's coming up. Like, I've made friends, I've went out, even trying to go back to finding a job. I just really don't trust daycares. Like, it's my only issue. And Kaylani can't start school here till she turns 5, because that's the age to start school. So, and then daycare here is just an arm and a leg. So, the girls are here with me. And now that he's leaving, it's just like, now I got to be able to function in Colorado without the only person that tied me to Colorado, if that makes sense. Like, I'm only here because this is where his job is, because this is where, but I'm trying to build my own life here so I can feel like I'm here because this is my life. My life is here. And I've started to do that, and I've started to be happy and started to feel comfortable. But now that the deployment is getting closer, like, I'm scaring myself. So I'm going with my gut, and my gut is telling me to just stay here. It's not like I can't just call family when I need to, or hop on a plane and go see them if we can afford it. So I'm just trying to take it how it is. Like, my kids are happy. They're happy having their own room, having their own play space. They've made little friends. They love Ethan and Anna. So I'm not about to just keep uprooting them every single time he has to go, or basically every time he has to go. And I was supposed to be getting on this video to tell you guys about yesterday. So yeah, I've been doing good at battling my anxiety on my own with like tapping meditation and the coping mechanisms that my therapist is teaching me, like small little things, like when the girls do something that like really just set me off and I feel like I'm about to explode because I'm already in my head about a lot of things day to day, like bills, jobs, kids in school and how they're acting, my relationship and how that's going, because we're in our separate counseling. Like, it's just, I'm already in my head about so much. So like little things just make me like want to explode and start crying and panic. But I've gotten good at just taking deep breaths and meditating and just acknowledging my feelings and letting it roll off at the the little things. Like if me and Deontay don't agree on something, it doesn't make me so mad anymore. It doesn't get me to a point where I'm just like ready to explode, because I'm just good at handling my emotions. And I was honestly feeling really confident about that and really good until yesterday. I don't know what happened yesterday. I think because yesterday was our last, well, am I even allowed to say that? Well, I guess yesterday was our last like weekend with each other when he was like off of work. Like right now he has to go to work. So it was our last like weekend together. And it was just like frustrating because I was on edge. I was like, this is the last day. Like, what do we do? What do we do? Like, I don't know. And we were literally just laying in the bed, and I could not stop crying. I would go to sleep and then start crying in my sleep. Like, that's how bad it was. I was crying in my sleep. And then I'd cry to a point where it'd wake me up out of my sleep. And then I was crying because I was just trying to sleep and I couldn't stop crying. Then you're crying because you can't control it. And then I was also crying because I was like, I thought I was better than this. I thought I was past these. I thought I could, handle them. And I'm doing everything that has been working so far and nothing's working. And then it just put me into like a full-blown panic attack. I don't want to talk too much into it, because if I start talking too much into it, I'll start unraveling, and then I'll start spiraling and start going into one. But so yeah, that was basically what yesterday morning was like. And I couldn't sleep. I couldn't like function. And then I ended up going into the bathroom just to like try to like meditate and tap and calm myself down. And wasn't working. Like, I'm trying to avoid going back to weed and wine, because that used to be how I coped. Like, I couldn't get up without smoking a bowl of weed. Like, I couldn't function without smoking a bowl of weed. And when I didn't start smoking weed till like 2020, because like everybody was doing it when I was in school, and I just never did it, never tried it. And then the first time I tried it was just like at a social function with friends, and it was like trippy. I didn't like it at first, but after a while I kind of got used to it. But it was only like, I only did it for like fun, for like when I'm hanging out with people and we're all just hanging out, chilling at a kickback, having a good time. And like once I moved here and felt, alone or whatever, I had to do it just to get up and go to work. I had to do it just to go to sleep. I had to do it just to be able to be happy and feel good. Like, and I don't want to get like that again. I don't want to feel like I have to depend on weed and wine, because, oh yeah, wine was the same way. I would drink a cup of wine while I was sitting at the computer working, and wine used to just be like something that me and Deontay did for like a date night, or like if I had a rough day with the kids and I finally put them to sleep, like I would lay down or like sit down and watch TV and have a cup of wine. But wine turned into like all day, every day, drinking it, like just to drink it, nothing to celebrate, nothing going on, just to drink it, just to make myself feel good. And I don't want to get back into that, because it's a horrible feeling when you don't got no money to go pay $75,000, because weed is expensive out here. When you don't have money to go up to the dispensary and pay all this money for, something that I could smoke so fast, because I could, when I was going through what I was going through, I could smoke through the eighth that they gave me. And I purposely put it in a little bowl. I could smoke through it in a whole day. And an eighth here, after taxes and state tax, and they have a marijuana tax for an eighth, it ends up being like $68. Then they have like a little ATM machine, so it charges an extra $2 on the card that I have to use the ATM. And then the specific card that I have a fee for using ATM, so it's another $2. So it ends up being like $70 some. And like that's how much I was spending when I had my job, and I just had like my own money to just go spend, because Deontay basically pays all the bills. So I had just paid like my phone bill, and then the rest of it was like I would get groceries and stuff, but the rest of it was just like for me to go out and do whatever. We didn't need it. we'd go out to eat maybe, but like I was spending so much money on weed and it was crazy. Like, and I just don't want to get back to that point. I want weed to just be like enjoyable, like for when you're with friends and you're just trying to have a good time, you're just trying to have fun, not to avoid my emotions, if that makes sense. Such a strong panic attack the other day. Like I couldn't even function. I couldn't find my shoes. And then I just like ended up like hitting the floor in the bathroom. And then I was like, I just got to go to the hospital. And then Deontay got up and got everybody dressed and was like trying to help me get to the car. But I just could not stop crying. And I could not like just tell myself everything's fine. Today is a normal day. Enjoy today. Let it be happy. Like, you know, you should take the time that you have and not take it for granted. This is a day that you have. You know, he's not gone yet. And here I am just crying and panicking. And that was another thing I was upset about because I'm like, I'm sitting here crying and I could just be enjoying today, you know? And it was just, I don't know. It was just out of control too much. So we ended up going to the hospital and I was just crying in the hospital. I was like, please, I was just begging somebody to please help me make it stop. Like, I want to breathe. I want to think. I don't, you know. So then they ended up prescribing me with some anti-anxiety medication. And I took one and automatically just felt so much better. It like just calmed me down. I haven't cried since yesterday taking it. Like, it's keeping me grounded. They said that it should give me like 4 or 5 days of good days, you know. And then I have to follow up with my doctor for medication for depression or like anti-anxiety medication, because obviously they're a hospital. They can't do, a whole bunch of prescriptions. So he just gave me enough until my doctor's appointment with my doctor. And I've been putting this off for so long. I was told I should have been on anti-anxiety and depression medication when I was pregnant with Serenity, like way before. Like, I had a therapist when I was pregnant with her, and he was saying the same thing, that I should try the medication. But I was like, no, I'm pregnant right now. Like, I heard that, they're not really good for the babies. Like, I'll just suck it up and stick it through, which is what I've been doing ever since then. And, now I kind of I gave up. So I felt really down yesterday. So we just was running around Walmart like we had no home training. And we were playing little games and like just having fun, waiting for my prescription to be filled. And I was just happy yesterday. Like, I was so happy. And then today, I woke up and of course your anxiety is higher in the morning. I had a little bit of anxiety today, but I think because of the medication I took yesterday, like I can't even cry. Like I feel good. It's on my mind and it's not like leaving my mind, but using what I learned from therapy right now, it's calming me down and it's working. And even sitting here vlogging and YouTubing, talking about it, it's like making me try to stay focused on one thing, which is this vlog that I'm trying to do, or this little video that I'm trying to do. Yeah, so
the team that I built, the team that I thought about making t-shirts for, and all that stuff I did for you. I got you out of that tetanus shot.
That's basically it for this video. Just a little update on me and my mental health and how I'm doing at the start of this deployment. I think I'm going to start making these videos like throughout the deployment as well, just like to watch my progress, because I know at the end of the day, like, it's going to be okay. So I can't wait to see those videos where I'm like smiling and happy and going out and having fun with the kids, and I found myself and my peace in being alone. But that's a journey, so I'm just going to record that as well for all the other, I guess, military spouses out there, or anybody else that has to go through any type of separation, or just having the kids by yourself, or just being by yourself in general. So my kids are awake now, so I have to go tend to them. But thank you so much for watching this video and being patient with me, guys. I'm really trying to start posting more and vlogging more, and I can do it. I just don't want to let myself slip back into that depressive that depressive mode that I can get in that makes me not want to do anything that I enjoy, because that's honestly why I don't post on YouTube as much as I do, because I get in those. But yeah, I'm going to start recording more and posting more so that I can at least bring you guys on the journey so you can understand why I check out as much as I do. But hopefully with the continued therapy and the medication, I can get this anxiety, panic, or whatever I have going on under control. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel for more videos of me, your girl Key. And don't forget to follow me on my social medias at the end of the video and in the description, guys, down below. You already know. So, see you in the next video, guys.
You better act like you got some sense. Hey, hey, hey. Act like you got some sense for me, though.
And it's like, I was trying to vlog a special moment.
It's okay.
Because this is the last. I'm about to cry. I'm really about to cry.
Take care of her. Don't worry.
Kid like you. She ready to go do it. You're born in the moment. I got to punch you in the neck.
You'll see her when you get her.
Yeah. I miss my dog. You just had to lick the fish out her hand. You had to get her one last piece of food. Say bye-bye. Tell her bye-bye. You ain't gonna see her for a while. Yeah, you ain't gonna see her. You're not gonna be able to feed her.
So Deontay just left, and I was trying to record our goodbyes, but I was kind of just crying, so I didn't even realize that I didn't press record. Did you say bye-bye, Dada? Did you say bye-bye? Yeah, you did. Rennie actually woke up when he was leaving because the girls are sleeping in here in our room. And she actually woke up and gave him a hug and said bye. I was just crying, y'all, so I'm sorry I didn't pick up and record it. And I'm surprised with myself right now because I thought that I'd be crying all night and be like just distraught, but I'm trying not to let myself do that, because I know if I start crying right now, I'll be crying all day tomorrow. The goodbyes are over, and that's the hardest part. Now it's just to wait. Deontay also came home with some news today and told me that I'm going to have to go home. We're going to have to go back to Virginia for the duration of the deployment. It's just a smarter financial decision on our part, I guess. And I hate that because I feel like I'm losing everything in one day. I had to deal with the fact that Deontay was leaving in the middle of the night. And then all day I had to deal with the fact that I'm losing my home too. And I'm just so frustrated because I feel like we work so hard for all the stuff that we have right now. And we finally made it to where we wanted to be, from the hotel to the 1-bedroom to the 2-bedroom, from the living with each other's parents. And now we're going right back to step one. But Deontay said, yeah, we're going back to step one. But right now we're only at step 13 with finances and whatnot, this apartment is very expensive to keep up, and it would just be smarter if I just went home for the duration of the deployment. And I know a lot of people do it. I feel like I'm losing everything at one time. I won't be able to get on like my pole or anything like that anymore until we get a new house. But I just keep telling myself, like, it's okay, like, it's hard right now, but like Deontay said earlier, he said it's hard right now. All you got to do is get back to Virginia, and then after that, just close your eyes and I'll be back. Even though I know it's not going to be that short, I'm happy to be going back home to be around support and friends and such, but I'm just not happy to keep doing the same thing over and over and just keep starting over. But I know sometimes you have to start over to be better, and that's just what I'm trying to accept. That's just all I'm trying to accept right now. I just telling myself tomorrow I'm going to get up, I'm going to clean, I'm going to do everything like I normally do. The only thing that's going to change is he won't be walking through the door at the end of the night. But the girls and I have to be back in Virginia by, I'm sorry that it's dark, y'all. I just don't feel like turning the light on right now. And the TV is the only light. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm really just so sad. And I don't want to be crying and sad, but I'm sad. This Serenity's she's just laying on me. But, I'm sorry the video's dark. It's the middle of the night. Because he just left. And I know we can get through it, and I know it's going to be okay, but it's hard for me to feel that way. And he just FaceTimed me, and he told me that he doesn't want to leave, and he's going to miss us and everything. And then they were told they have to go. Ethan and Anna are there right now because Ethan is getting his car and bringing it back for him. Because Ethan had to work till 12 at the company, so...
Where you put them?
Yeah, it's in the chair right now.
See you, oh my God, bro. Waterworks. I miss all of them. I'm gonna miss all of them. I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
All right, boo.
I don't wanna go. Alright. Alright, nigga.
Brittany, why would you turn it off?
Okay.
Pressing buttons on the remote. I don't want to watch Disney Plus right now.
Yay.
You're a copycat. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I can't sleep. I miss him so much. And I'm just like nervous about all this change that's happening. Because now we have to move out of our house by the end of the month. Because that's the smarter reason. That's the smarter thing to do. So now we're gonna have to find a whole new house on top of that. It's just so much change that's going on. And I'm nervous, but I know it's gonna be okay. 9 months will be time to like save and get things together. So Rennie's up with me. Dad is not on the phone.
Yeah.
So I try not to cry because I don't want to keep crying and start panicking. So I'm kind of just trying to relax and go with the flow. But I guess we're going to try to get some sleep. Randy's cuddling with me. Aww. So, just going to try to keep myself busy. Okay, so it's morning time now, guys. The last clip you saw was around like 1 a.m. They had to be there by 1, so I feel so bad because I fell asleep last night while he was still like packing some things and cutting his hair. I was laying in the bed waiting for him and I fell asleep, and then I woke up to him laying next to me, and like I kind of woke up and I was feeling like everything was a dream. And then like I kind of pulled the cover and I saw that he was laying there in his uniform with his shoes and everything, and I'm just like, I really thought I was dreaming. But I wasn't. It wasn't a dream. He left and then we ended up FaceTiming because Ethan and Anna were there, and we just stayed on FaceTime. And Anna got some videos that I'll add into the video vlog or whatever. I'm gonna try to edit this video today. I haven't cried Well, that's not true because I did cry this morning, but I'm only crying because I'm just so overwhelmed. Like, we went this whole time under the impression that we'd be staying at the house. Me and the girls would be staying at the house, but now we're not. We're not staying at the house, and we gotta be moved out and everything by October 31st, and he's gone. So it's like I'm here doing this on my own, and I'm kind of just freaked out. Like, I finally accepted the deployment, and I finally said everything was okay, and now, like, gotta move all this stuff out. And, you know, knowing Deontay, he doesn't like me stressing, so all he said was just focus on getting my clothes and the girls' clothes, whatever we're gonna need for the next 9 months, and then just go back to Virginia and close my eyes and it'll be over. I'm sorry, I'm so sad. I don't want to be up here crying, and I don't want to spend my day crying. I'm up. I got up. I got out of the bed, and I'm like happy for myself for that, because I know once I let myself go, I know how scary that could be, and I just don't want to go to that place. I'm just so tired of starting over, and I'm so scared to just keep starting over. Like, I'm happy in the house that we're in. We finally got moved in here to April. We finally came here and did everything we said we were gonna do, and now it's just all changing. And I don't know why I keep crying. A lot of other military spouses say they do this all the time. On deployments, they just go home and then they come back and have a new house, and it's easier than what it feels like right now. And it probably is. I'm just scared because we finally got here and now we gotta start all over. But like Deontay was saying, I feel like when I told him I feel like we're starting over back at square one, he said, yes, we gotta go back to square one, but only to get us to square 27. And it's like, I get it. This is the best move financially. Hey, Rennie. What you doing? What you doing? She stayed up with me most of the night. Anyway, I got up and I cleaned like I do normally. And that's sad that there's some part of me still sitting here looking at the clock waiting for 11:30, because that's normally when we get to go out, because he'd be off of work or on lunch. And we'd go out to lunch or to Walmart for dinner tonight, or something, the park. Then he's not coming back in today. I'm not about to sit here and try to keep crying on camera, but give me that, Rennie. I don't know why I keep looking out the window like I'm gonna see his car drive past, because he comes back at the same time every day. Anyway, I have a friend coming over who's just gonna keep me company for a little bit. So, you know, I'm trying to get up and clean up my house because, yeah, I'm sad, but can't let nobody see a dirty house. What I want to do is just lay in bed and I just want to go to sleep, but I know if I just lay down, I won't get up and do anything or get anything done. And I'll probably just sit and cry. His car is not outside. I'm over here trying to clean and wash, and I kind of got like sad because like his towel is still hanging there and his washcloth, like everything is still here. Like he's just gonna come back and use it again. And I don't even want to just pick it up and move it. We got 1 month. 1 month. I could do a month. Well, 9 months, but 1 more month here alone. I mentally was processing the fact that we were going to stay at the house. And I was preparing myself for that. I didn't prepare myself for everything else. For moving, for having to drive back to Virginia with the kids by myself. I didn't prepare myself for any of that. And now I'm alone having to go through it, trying to figure out how we're gonna get all this stuff packed up. He keeps telling me not to worry about it, but I'm still worried about it. I don't want to just leave all of our dishes and all of our things just sitting here like someone lives here and they don't, and then something happens and he can't get everything moved out in time, and then it all just gets thrown away. I think what I'm gonna do is over time just start slowly packing things that we're not using or needing. Like we won't need all those extra towels. I pack up like his bathroom stuff and all his clothes and shoes that he's left here, and just start like putting it in boxes. So when the movers that he says he's gonna hire to move everything to the storage gets here, it's only boxes that they have to move. Boxes and furniture. It makes it easier than them going through all our stuff and packing it away. It's so empty. Deontay's literally like my best friend. We do everything together. Like, yeah, we butt heads and we get on each other's nerves, but I don't want him to go. Oh, thank you, Rennie. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, Mommy's just a little bit sad. But it's okay. What? What's on your lip?
Okay.
Serenity kept calling for him on FaceTime last night. And they kept going like this because that's the thing that they do. The plus side to all of this, though, is Deontay's letting me keep the PlayStation. He took the Xbox, but I get to take the PlayStation so I can at least play my Sims and still play Mortal Kombat and everything like I normally do. It's just weird seeing all his stuff lying around here, knowing he's never going to walk back through this door again. Because after next month, this house isn't ours anymore. So it just feels like I'm just sitting in like an empty nest. It doesn't feel like a home anymore. I really don't want to do that drive again by myself. I'm honestly terrified. It's just so many moving pieces right now. God, it's so many moving pieces. And I just feel like, I don't know. I know I need to stop crying because crying isn't going to do anything. It's not going to make it better. And I don't want to give myself a panic attack while I'm here with the kids by myself. But I'm just so sad. I'm so sad. I just don't want to be depressed. I know probably once I get back to Virginia, it'll be a little bit easier. Because at that point, it's just finding a new house and just waiting again. I'll be around my friends and my family for the holidays, so I'm happy about that. The kids love visiting family. Kaylani might even be able to start school since she's 4. You got to be 4 to start school in Virginia, and you got to be 5 here, so she might even be able to do school for the next 9 months. And then by the time we get back here, she can just go to the right grade. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't want to keep crying. I'm sorry. I just wish we had this plan before he left. I wish it wasn't such last minute, because he literally told me hours before he was about to leave that we were going to have to leave the house in a month. Life is just hard. It's constantly changing. I just want to sit down somewhere and just be happy. And finally, when I'm starting to be happy in Colorado, I'm not depressed. I got friends. I'm going out. I'm having a good time. We were all having a good time. Everything was working. The relationship was getting better. I was getting better with the therapy. And it's just, all of it was for no reason. Trying to get up into the 2-bedroom and move into the 2-bedroom. All of it is for no reason. I said I was going to try to start recording and posting more, so I'm trying. I can't sit here and act like everything's fine and like that I'm okay, because I'm really not. I feel like I'm just losing everything. I just literally lost everything in a day. And I know it's not really losing. When one door closes, another door opens, and this door is just closing. I just didn't expect it to be so soon. Anyway, yeah, so I picked up the living room. I just got to vacuum the living room up. All the clothes and everything was washed. Kyra went and spent the night at Ethan and Anna's house because they're going to be helping me with the dog for the time that I'm here, and then they're going to take her when I leave because I can't fit her in the car to take her to Virginia, and in Virginia we don't have anywhere that she could be. I keep looking out the window like his car's out there. Stop looking out the window. I told myself to open the blinds in, to let in the light. I'm trying. I don't want to be depressed. Anyway, I cleaned up the bedroom and the bathroom and in the closet. He barely has anything in here anymore. No, not really a lot of clothes. And then he only has the little dirty clothes that he had on yesterday in the dirty clothes pile. Serenity, put that down. Put that down. And then just like little stuff like his bag and stuff that he doesn't need. So it just feels like he's still here. Then all the stuff over there that I guess he had to get checked before they left, but they didn't need it. Just fold those sheets up. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean the girls' table off and sweep the floor. Living room's good. I was gonna go to the store to get dinner tonight like we normally do. I'm gonna try to still get out of the house. I said, hey. I said, hey. Kaylani's in the room watching Cocomelon. She didn't, huh? Just a little bit.
I know it was Daddy, Mom. But it will stay. It's staying.
Okay. Thanks,
Now what?
Kelly.
Now what, Mom?
What?
We can just watch the movie in here if Daddy don't wanna.
Okay.
And I'll just eat 2 cookies. And that's enough.
Okay. You're the best.
Huh?
You're the best.
Thank you. Now let's watch this movie in here.
Kehlani's saying that because every time I get sad, Deontay says, let's watch a movie to take my mind off of it. Of whatever is worrying me or that I'm sad about. So she's the biggest support right now. Anyway, I'm about to wash these dishes up. And then get the girls dressed and head to the store just to get something for dinner. And some sugar. And then I should be getting ready for my friend to come over just to give me some company. So, thank y'all for sticking with me. I'm gonna vlog the whole day at least. I'm gonna try to vlog the whole day. I know everything's okay. Everything's okay. 314 days will fly by. All I gotta do is get us back to Virginia. I'm gonna miss my home. So Deontay just FaceTimed us. He told us, or told me that they're in Kansas and they're refueling to go to Germany. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like it's been so long and you're only a state over. Like I'm just, once again, you know, he told me not to cry, not to worry about the move that he hasn't handled. Everything will be fine. Just get the girls back to Virginia. Oh, hold on. He's calling me again. All right, guys. So I made it in the car. I made it to the car. And I'm telling y'all, as I was walking out the door, I was just like shaking because I don't know. I'm sad. But I told myself I wasn't going to allow myself to just lay in bed and cry and be upset about it. We just got off of FaceTime, so that call, it's all right, Kehlani, it's a fly. It'll get out. So that call kind of made me happy. It's just weird going to the store right now without him because we have like such a set schedule. He would be off of work by now and we'd be going to the store together to find something for dinner. And like, I think the medication that I'm on is honestly really working because the doctor said, you know, once a few days of me taking it, it'll help me have about 4 or 5 good days. And then, you know, if I start feeling like bad again and panicky and worried, just take another one and then it'll keep on working that way. And I think it's working for me right now. They just took off again, so he probably won't be able to talk to me again until sometime tomorrow. The flight is about 12 hours for him, and then they still got to get settled and get connected to internet and get all the permissions that they need to be able to communicate with, you know, outside of their area. So I probably won't be hearing from him again until sometime tomorrow. It's like 2 o'clock right now. I'm gonna go to the store, get a few things, and then I'm gonna just go back home and try to relax, watch a little bit of TV. I cleaned up the house. I might start the girls' hair today. I was purposely not starting their hair just because I knew, like, you know, he was leaving and I just wanted to have myself something to do. So I might take some braids out today or something if I'm like feeling up to it. But I'm just trying to keep myself out and about and doing stuff so the time will go by faster and it's not like I'm just sitting and waiting for him to talk to me. So, but I'm feeling okay. I'm sad. I'm trust and believe I'm really sad, but as far as like crying and like being depressed, I'm not allowing myself that. So it'll be okay. So I failed. I don't know what happened, but as we were checking out, I just kind of almost started crying. Like I was trying to hold it in. And then as we were walking out the parking lot, some nice lady just came up to me. I was like, oh, don't cry, beautiful. Whatever it is, it's going to be okay. And then at that point, kind of just like broke down and started crying. And I was just like explaining to her like what's going on right now and everything. I'm like, you know, he's gone. And she was telling me she understands she's going through the same thing right now. And she has kids the same age as Serenity and Kehlani's, which is such a coincidence. So we ended up exchanging numbers. So that we can connect, which that makes me happy. You know, everything happens for a reason. I don't know why all of a sudden I couldn't just not cry right there in the parking lot, but she gave me a hug. And yeah, exchange phone numbers. So there's another person that I have here to play with. Well, the girls have to play with. She has kids. And then we just got in the car. I'm crying because it's just hard to walk around as if everything is normal, and it's not normal. I'm not just going to the store to get dinner. Like, I'm having a hard time.
Mom, it's okay. Remember what the lady said?
I remember what the lady said. It's okay. I'm just trying to keep myself busy. I'm trying to keep myself going, but I don't want to be crying in public. Like, just walking out in the parking lot and not seeing his car out there, like, already just made me feel like that was literally our last night in the house together. And I know we could get a new house, and I know, it's hard when a door closes just in your face so abruptly, but that just means whatever's behind the next door is better. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. I wish I could just talk to him right now, because I'm so worried. I'm so worried.